The Bear Who Found the Light, a children's story inspired by Psalm 23 theme. Overcoming fear and finding comfort once upon a time, in a wide green valley surrounded by tall pine trees, there lived a small brown bear named Barnaby. Barnaby was curious, gentle, and loved spending his days chasing butterflies and rolling in the soft meadow flowers. The sun warmed his fur, and the breeze tickled his ears. Too, life in the valley was peaceful and bright. But beyond the valley stood a dark forest. The trees there grew close together, their branches twisting into shapes that looked like hands. When the wind blew, the leaves whispered secrets that made Barnaby shiver. "I don't like the dark forest," Barnaby said softly. "It's too quiet and too scary." His mother would gently smile and say, "Forest only looks dark from far away, my sweet bear. Inside, it has cozy places too. You just need to find the light." One summer afternoon, the sky began to change. Clouds rolled in, turning gray and heavy. Thunder rumbled through the valley. Barnaby and his mother hurried to find shelter, but the rain came faster than they expected. Wind whipped through the trees, roaring and howling. Branches bent and cracked above them. "Stay close, Barnaby," Mother Bear called. But the storm was too loud. Lightning flashed, and Barnaby stumbled, tumbling down a small hill. When he looked up, his mother was gone. "Mama!" he called. "Mama, where are you?" Only the sound of rain answered. For the first time, Barnaby was all alone in the dark forest he feared most. He huddled beneath a large tree, shivering. The forest around him groaned and creaked. Every shadow looked like a face. Every sound made him jump. His small ears drooped. Then, through the sound of the rain, Barnaby remembered something. A song. His grandfather used to sing it by the fire when the nights were cold and long. He could still hear his deep, gentle voice. "When you walk through the valley of shadows, you are not alone. The Good Shepherd walks beside you. His staff will guide, his rod will protect." Barnaby whispered the words to himself, over and over, until his racing heart began to slow. "If the Good Shepherd walks beside me," he said quietly, "then maybe I can find my way too." He looked around the forest again and noticed something different. Trees didn't seem quite so tall now. In the faint light of dawn, he saw soft moss growing at the base of a trunk, warm, dry patch under the leaves. "This looks safe," he said, curling up. "Maybe this is my green pasture." He laid his head down and listened to the patter of rain until it faded into soft drips. The forest became quiet and calm. Barnaby's heart felt lighter. He had found a safe place, just like the song said. Sometimes, he realized, green pastures aren't only fields of grass, they are places where our hearts can rest. When Barnaby awoke, the storm had passed. Soft beams of sunlight filtered through the branches. He stretched, sniffed the air, and heard a new sound, the sparkling burble of water. "Still waters," he remembered from the song. "Maybe the Good Shepherd is leading me there." He followed the sound, stepping carefully over roots and ferns, until he found a stream. The water was smooth and clear, shining like glass. Barnaby leaned down to drink, and when he looked up, he saw his reflection in the water, his small, brave face smiling back at him. "I was afraid last night," he said to his reflection. "But the dark didn't win." He felt a gentle warmth inside, like sunlight glowing through his chest. It wasn't the sun, exactly, it was something stronger. Peace, comfort, light. As Barnaby rested by the stream, he imagined the Good Shepherd from his grandfather's song. In his mind, he saw a kind figure holding a tall staff and a sturdy rod. The staff was for guiding. The rod was for protecting. I think. I think I understand now, Barnaby said quietly. Even when I can't see the light, it still walks with me. He closed his eyes and imagined that light beside him stead, strong, never leaving his side. And though the forest was still big and full of shadows, it didn't feel so lonely anymore. Later that day, as Barnaby followed the stream back through the trees, he heard a familiar sound. Barnaby, ears. Mother Bear's voice faint, but real. Mama, he shouted, running as fast as his paws could carry him. They met in the meadow and hugged tightly. Barnaby buried his nose in her warm fur. He told her everything: the storm, the forest, the song, the green pastures, and the still waters. Mother Bear smiled and kissed his forehead. "You've found your way, little bear," she said. "You followed the light in your heart." From that day on, Barnaby was no longer afraid of the dark forest. Sometimes he even visited it, just to listen to the quiet stream and rest under the trees. When the other young animals said they were scared of thunder or nighttime, Barnaby shared his secret. "When I get scared," he told them, "I close my eyes, take a deep breath, and remember my green pastures and still waters. Then I feel safe again." And he always remembered his grandfather's song. "When you walk through the valley of shadows, you are not alone. The Good Shepherd walks beside you to guide and protect, to comfort and restore." Barnaby grew into a strong, gentle bear. Fear. He never forgot what fear felt like, but he also never forgot what it meant to find light when everything seemed dark. Because the light, he learned, was not just around him. It was within him. And sometimes that's all the courage you need. The end.